What is good, guys, man? Thank you for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I drop, man. And how you know you're notified is once you hit that bell, you're going to press all. And that's how you're going to know you'll be notified for every single video that I do drop. Also, man, go show the Instagram some love. The link is down below in the description, or you can type it in. It's Shawn91 underscore. Once we get to 100 followers over there, we definitely going to be dropping some content over there, man. I don't know what the title is yet, guys, but whatever the title is, that's what it is. It's our first time watching this spooky, scary story together. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely true.
It's finally time to tell my story. So when I was an undergrad, somewhere around like 2011, 2012, I went to CarMax, bought my first big girl purchase by myself, no co-signer, you know. It was a used car. It was a 2009 Jeep Compass, and I loved that little thing. So I spent all day at the dealership, and it was late at night. I had to drive back to my dorm, so that was like an hour away, right? By the time I get to the free parking lot, it's already dark outside. I reach in the back seat to grab my backpack, and guess what's staring at me? It was a little Asian girl. Scared the shit out of me. I grabbed my
Oh, hell no. I'm just gonna say it like, oh, hell. When she just said that, did that just spook y'all out right there when she just said that? She looked in the back seat and she saw an Asian girl. No. No, 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 no. That sound like it come out of a movie to me. What kind of stories y'all be having?
stuff so fast. I darted to my dorm room, closed the door, and when I tell you I was huffing and puffing and super scared. Because what did I just see? I know I did not see what I know I saw on day one. So the very next day I called my grandmother. This is very important because my grandma is Chinese and Jamaican. Not to mention she's a medium. She sees spirits and she talks to people all the time. So I'm just like, she gotta have something to do with her because those are her people. So I asked my grandma, has anybody in our family lost a little Asian girl like that was like 3 or 4 years old? She says, no, doesn't sound familiar. Why, what's up? So I tell her what I saw in the car and she says, oh, no, no, no. She's there to protect you. It's fine. It's fine. Winter's approaching. I've been walking to work this whole time. Bought a car, hadn't even drove it because I'm scared. Eventually, I talked myself into, okay, just drive during the daytime, maybe talk to her, see if you can get anything out of her. So for a couple months, I tried talking to her, got nothing, no response. She would just stare. She would just sit and look at me. Eventually, I guess I just kind of warmed up to her, like she's just gonna be here. Like I don't know what to do. Like this is still my car. And anytime I would have people in the car, she would just disappear, like she knew what her role was. Fast forward, and this girl has now been riding in my car for almost 5 years. Still doesn't talk. At this point, I'm in grad school at the Med Center. I'm dirt broke, I'm working multiple jobs, and I'm driving for Uber and Lyft on the side, right? The last time I saw her was when I was getting ready to go out to go drive. That night, I got a ride request to go pick up somebody from the casino. Turns out it was my classmate from the Med Center. So we're chopping it up in the car, right? I come across this intersection. It's a four-way intersection, and at the red light, there was an officer sitting there just waiting at his red light. I remember just kind of glancing down, making sure that I was going the right speed limit, and boom, I got hit. It was a big black Suburban. The guy was drunk. And he kept driving after he hit my car, and the only reason why he stopped is because he hit a tree. The officer saw everything happen. It was all caught on the dash camera. I'm gonna just be real with you. That night, should have been dead. Okay, he ripped the whole front end of my Jeep off. It was to smithereens. There was nothing. There was like I can't even explain. Airbags had deployed. I'd never been in a car accident before, so I didn't know airbags were white. I thought it was in heaven. And I remember being so angry because everybody said when you die, you're so peaceful. I was angry. I was a telephone operator. I was working like 2 and 3 jobs. I was putting myself to grad school, and I was miserable. And I was just like, God, this is how you gonna do me? Eventually, I come to it because now I hear the girl in the back seat of my car screaming, Larissa, we gotta get you out. Larissa, we gotta get you out. I was like, oh shit, I'm not dead. Okay. When I stepped out of my car, my shoe was across the street. When I tell you I got hit so bad, my car spun across 3 different lanes. The whole front end of my car was missing, gone, smithereen, just smoke. Obviously, the officer runs him down. And then his girlfriend gets out the car. You get off my man. He didn't do nothing to me. You get off my man. And I just remember sitting on the curb like, what just happened? So we start the lawsuit process. Fast forward, about a year later, it's my birthday. Me and my best friend are going to go to the spoken poetry word slam thingamajig just because I just wanted to get out the house. You know what I mean? And out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy sitting at a table, and I am so intrigued because I just want to know, what is he doing? He's got like tarot cards. And so best friend was like, go talk to him, like go get a reading. I said, no. You don't understand. My people are Jamaican. We don't do, I'm not disturbing nothing. Plus, I already know what I know that I don't tell people. So I did this reading with her right by my side because I'm a little nervous. So I sit at this guy's table. He has me hold out my hands. He puts all these little animal bones and trinkets and stuff, and he says, let the pieces fall where they may fall. And he said, by the way, happy birthday. I said, what? How did he know it was my birthday? Oh, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. It takes a while to evaluate the pieces, and he goes, so, there's a lot here I want to talk to you about, but the first thing I need to ask you is tell me about your car accident. I said, got hit by a drunk driver like a year ago. Yeah, okay, what? He says, no, tell me what really happened. I never told anybody about this. I never told anybody about this. What the fuck you mean? To the best of my knowledge, I'm trying to remember exactly everything. And I tell him I got hit by a drunk driver. He was going pretty fast. T-boned my car, but it only hit the front end of my car. I don't know how it didn't hit me. And he said, so what about the little girl that's in the car? I said, hmm? I'm playing dumb. Why am I playing dumb? He knows this stuff. He clearly does. I don't know this man. I've never met him. So I tell him, yeah, okay, there's a little girl that's been in my car for, a couple of years or whatever. He said, do you know that she turned the wheel for you? I said, what are you talking about? He said she cut the wheel to save your life because she died in that car and she didn't want you to die. He's right. That was the last time I saw her. I asked him, can you give me more information? Who is she? Why was she here? Is she in my family? There's really no other information. She's not related to me at all. She just didn't want to see me die in that car. So during that reading, he did ask me some other questions and stuff, but he told me, you're a medium and I need you to start acting like it. For the sake of not sounding crazy, I've never told anybody else outside of my mom and my grandma and my family that I be seeing shit, but I don't be saying shit. And it's just normal. But I know that you don't talk about that stuff out loud because it freaks out people. How did he know this? I don't know. He said, you have abilities that can put me out of business, and I need you to really lean into that. Well, he's right. I am a medium, and I'm not that great at it. I'm honestly scared about everything, and I do not trust being in the dark. Side note, I've never had anything evil or wicked happen to me. I've always felt protected. I still feel protected. But if you want to hear another story about how I saved my dad's life by telling him he has cancer, let me know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I never heard of a medium. Yeah. The fact that a medium can tell when things are about to happen to somebody, that's a gift from God, man. But the fact that sh- she didn't try to do anything or get somebody to bless her, or I don't know. I don't know what it takes to get something off of you. You know what I'm saying? But she said that thing rolled her for 5 years. So to her, it was normal. Nah, that ain't normal. I'm sorry. Personally, me, I'm gonna have to get some heavy praying, some anointing oil. I'm gonna have to do whatever I gotta do, man. Y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think about this video. What would y'all do in that situation? I know that I definitely would have gave that car back to CarMax for real. That really spooked me out when she said she seen an Asian woman in the back. I would have got spooked out, probably crashed the car and everything, man. But man, y'all comment down below what y'all think, man. At the end of my videos, I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until the next video, I'm out of here. Peace.